Hi guys, welcome to Flow's English. It's Shirley. I hope everyone's doing well. Today I just wanted to share two things with you guys. They don't have anything to do with my channel or with English, as a matter of fact, but they're just two things that I just wanted to share with you guys today. So, the first thing is that I finally got my Japanese driver's license. Woo! So I can officially drive in Japan now. So I'm really excited about that. This was something that I assumed that I would never be able to accomplish. And I moved to Japan in March of last year. And I knew that applying for the driver's license was something that I definitely wanted to do. And I definitely needed to do, especially before my American driver's license expired, because then the process would have just been so much more complicated. But I just kept putting it off and avoiding it. I think it was just out of fear of failing. And I just assumed that I would never be able to drive in Japan. I just thought it's going to be impossible for me to drive or even pass the test. So I just kept avoiding it. And I actually started the initial process in April of last year. So I did start the first process like right when I came to Japan. But then after that, I kept giving myself excuses and I just thought, oh, I still have time. Then earlier this summer, I finally realized, okay, I'm pregnant and, my deadline's coming up. I better start, I better get to work, So earlier this summer, I finally, got back to the process and applied for the driver's license. And so in September, which was last month, I finally went in for the test and I did pass the written test. So the written test was not so hard for me just because the test is so different from the regular test because I'm just transferring from an international license to a Japanese license. So it was not hard, the written test, but the driving test, so the first attempt, I did fail. So I didn't pass I passed on my first try. And I do kind of give myself an excuse because it had been over a year and a half since I drove. And it was actually my first time driving a right-hand drive vehicle. That was like my absolute first time driving a right-hand drive vehicle. So, that first attempt, of course, it would have been nice to pass, but it was a good learning experience for me to, not take driving lightly and also, just kind of getting used to driving, everything is opposite. So that was a really good learning process for me. And I actually went in the following week. Like I was literally like, do you have any other openings tomorrow? And they're like, not tomorrow, but you can come back next week. And I was like, please. And so I went back the following week and I went straight to the driving test. And luckily I did pass, that day. So my second attempt, I passed the test and I was like so relieved and so thankful. And I got, my driver's license on that day. So I was very happy about that. And I'm really proud of myself that I finally did it because like I said, this was something that I really believed that I will never accomplish. But here I am, with my license. So yes, that's really cool. So yeah, I just learned to, never doubt yourself, right? Especially if it's something that you haven't even tried yet. Like you haven't even tried and you're already, limiting yourself and assuming that you'll never succeed. So I learned to, always challenge yourself, don't limit yourself and just try, and it turned out great for me. So yeah, so that's the first little thing that I wanted to share with you guys. It's very personal, I'm sorry, but yeah. And the second thing is also very personal is that I found out the gender of my baby. Yeah, so in a different video, I did share with you guys that I'm currently pregnant and I have a little baby in my belly right now. And so I actually found out a month ago, but it wasn't for sure. So last week I went in for another sonogram and I was able to find out for sure, like 100% which gender it is. And I found out that it's a baby boy! Woo! So I have a baby boy in my belly right now. So yeah, so I'm really excited about that as well. I got asked a lot before I found out the gender, like, oh, do you prefer a boy or a girl? Everyone always asked me that, and I always answered, honestly, I don't mind whichever. Like, I'll be happy with a boy or a girl. But I was leaning more towards boy. But I mean, I would have been just as happy if it was a girl. But now that I found out that it's a boy, yes, I am very happy and very excited for that. And I'm really excited to meet my son. But at the same time, now that I do know it's a boy, like when I go shopping and I see cute little girls' clothes, I do look at it and think like, oh, a girl would have been nice too. Humans want what they don't have. So, when I see the really, really cute dresses and everything, I just think, oh, that's nice too, But I have a baby boy coming, so I'm really excited about that. So, and I'm really excited to share that with you guys too. So I've been getting a lot of really kind congratulatory messages on YouTube about my pregnancy, and I just wanted to say thank you so much, and I really appreciate it. I feel very loved and supported by all of your comments, so yeah, thank you so much for your kindness. To be honest, since I got pregnant, I've been totally unmotivated, and I keep giving myself the excuse like I'm creating life in my stomach right now. I am creating a human being, so I have been kind of easy on myself and haven't really been pushing myself to take videos. But at the same time, I do feel like, oh, I wish I had more energy and motivation to do it. But, your comments and definitely talking to my students brings in inspiration and motivation to me. So I really, really appreciate the support. So I just really wanted to emphasize that today. So thank you so much for watching, guys. The temperature dropped drastically last week. I don't know about your area, but in Nagasaki, literally the temperature dropped 10 degrees, especially in the morning and nighttime. So definitely be careful not to catch a cold. So anyways, thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you soon, very soon. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye.